He is here, he is there, Rainbow Man is everywhere. Seek him here, seek him there, see him in his rainbow chair. Hello, Rainbow Man. Today you will be visiting somewhere very old. Rainbow Man wonders where he could be going on his adventure today. Today you are going to be visiting a local castle. Rainbow Man wonders if he will be able to dress up as a king or a knight. You may be able to dress up, Rainbow Man. Rainbow Man smiles. Well, the castle that you will be visiting today is called Kenilworth Castle. Rainbow Man starts to cheer, woohoo! Do you know how old Kenilworth Castle is? Rainbow Man has a think, and then shakes his head. Well, Kenilworth Castle is over 800 years old. It was first built in the 1120s. Right, time for an adventure. Off we go. Rainbow Man zooms up in his chair and starts swirling around with lots of colourful swirls. Swirling here, swirling there. Rainbow Man goes everywhere. Rainbow Man appears outside the ticket office and shop. You have arrived at Kenilworth Castle, Rainbow Man. Rainbow Man waves his arms in the air and starts cheering, woohoo! The castle used to be surrounded by a moat, so we have to cross this path to get to the main castle grounds. Even though there is no moat here today, the castle is still surrounded by a very large trench. Rainbow Man wonders what a moat is. A moat is a deep, wide ditch that surrounds a fort, castle or town that is filled with water. A moat is a form of defence against enemies. Let's go and have a look at the castle. Rainbow Man walks along the path and over where the moat would have been until he reaches the castle grounds. He can see the castle over to his left. Look, there is the castle, Rainbow Man. But before we go and have a look at the castle, we will first go and have a look in the old stable. As Rainbow Man walks over to the stables, he spots a wall-like structure that he can see other people playing on. The wall is the remains of an old building. I have seen other children balancing on this and trying to walk from one end to the other without falling off. Why don't you see if you can walk all the way around without falling off? Rainbow Man climbs on the wall structure and begins to walk all the way round. He has a wobble at one point, but manages not to fall off. Well done, Rainbow Man. That looked like great fun. Let's go and have a look in the barn. In the barn, Rainbow Man spots some people eating cake and drinking coffee. He likes the look of the cake. That looks like the cafe, Rainbow Man. We could always come back and have a bite to eat later if we have time. Rainbow Man licks his lips as he likes the sound of that. Rainbow Man, what is that down the other end of the barn? I think it is an exhibition. Rainbow Man walks over to the exhibition. It's an exhibition about a castle and its people. Let's see how many interesting things we can find out about Kenilworth Castle. Rainbow Man walks around the exhibition, reading all of the boards and finding out lots of different facts. He finds one really interesting fact about the castle. In 1266, there was a 6-month siege on the castle. This was the longest siege in English medieval history. Henry III attacked the castle. The king erected stone-throwing machines all around the castle, bombarding it with a continuous stream of missiles. The king eventually won, and Kenilworth Castle was restored to him. That is a great fact about the castle. Well done for finding that out, Rainbow Man. Rainbow Man can see some dressing up clothes and goes over to see if he can dress up as a knight. He finds a knight costume and puts it on. You're a knight now, Rainbow Man. Sir Rainbow Man the Colourful. Rainbow Man enjoys dressing up as a knight. He begins to wave his sword around, pretending to have a sword fight. Then he begins to gallop around like he is riding a horse. Galloping here, galloping there, Rainbow Man gallops everywhere. Rainbow Man, still pretending to be a knight on a horse, takes off his costume and gallops straight out of the barn towards the main castle ruins and the part of the castle known as Leicester's Building. You are standing in the inner court now, Rainbow Man, by Leicester's Building. This part of the castle was built in 1571 specifically for Queen Elizabeth I. She used Leicester's building when she visited Kenilworth Castle in 1572 and 1575. Rainbow Man walks closer to Leicester's building and then starts waving. Who are you waving at, Rainbow Man? Rainbow Man is waving at Giddy Gordon, who is at the top of Leicester's building. You're waving to Giddy Gordon, Rainbow Man. He is at the top of the castle. Giddy Gordon suddenly disappears. Where has Giddy Gordon gone, Rainbow Man? Rainbow Man shakes his head and starts to look for Giddy Gordon. There he is, Rainbow Man. He was coming down to say hello. Hello, Giddy Gordon. Rainbow Man tells Giddy Gordon about dressing up as a knight. Then Rainbow Man and Giddy Gordon decide to visit another part of the castle. They both pretend that they are knights on horses and gallop over to the Great Hall. You're funny, Rainbow Man, and you're even funnier, Giddy Gordon. As they both enter the Great Hall, they decide to climb right up the stairs to the top. From there, they can see the whole of the castle. I bet you both feel like kings of the castle. Rainbow Man and Giddy Gordon both nod their heads. You're looking right over the Great Hall now. It's very big. Giddy Gordon spots a big hole in the wall. That's not a hole, Giddy Gordon. That is the Great Hall fireplace. Rainbow Man and Giddy Gordon decide to visit another part of the castle. I wonder which part of the castle Rainbow Man and Giddy Gordon will visit next. They climb back down the stairs and walk away from the Great Hall, towards the keep. Once they reach the keep, they climb up another flight of stairs. You must be tired walking up all those stairs. Rainbow Man feels a little tired, but Giddy Gordon just starts jumping around, as he is not tired at all. Then Giddy Gordon spots a very thin window. That's a very small window, Giddy Gordon. Giddy Gordon wonders why the window is so small and narrow. Well, Giddy Gordon, the window is known as an arrow slit, and they were used to fire arrows through to attackers who may have been outside the castle. From the top of the keep, Rainbow Man can see the Elizabethan gardens below. He decides to go and visit the garden, but Giddy Gordon wants to stay in the keep. Okay, Giddy Gordon, you can stay in the keep. Well, goodbye. Rainbow Man waves to Giddy Gordon, and Giddy Gordon waves back. As Rainbow Man walks through the other side of the keep, he lands in the Elizabethan garden. He spots Grumpy Doug sitting on a step that leads down to the gardens. Hello, Grumpy Doug. What are you doing? Grumpy Doug tells Rainbow Man that he is enjoying looking at the flowers. Can Rainbow Man come and sit with you? Grumpy Doug nods his head, but says that he is not moving, and that Rainbow Man will have to sit on another step. Don't be grumpy, Grumpy Doug. Grumpy Doug does not think he is being grumpy. Did you know that this garden was lost for nearly 400 years? Rainbow Man did not know that fact, and nor did Grumpy Doug. Rainbow Man wonders what that big building is over the other side of the garden that looks like a greenhouse. That is an aviary, which is used to keep birds in. Well, that's all for today. It's now time to go. Colourful swirls appear, and Rainbow Man starts swirling around with them. Swirling here, swirling there. Rainbow Man goes everywhere. Rainbow Man appears back at home in his rainbow chair. Did you enjoy yourself today at Kenilworth Castle? Rainbow Man starts to cheer. Woohoo! What was your favourite part of the day? Rainbow Man enjoyed dressing up as a knight in the old barn the best. I wonder where you will go on your adventure next time, Rainbow Man. Rainbow Man shrugs his shoulders. Well, goodbye, Rainbow Man. See you next time.